Stop acting.
Josirui, bring me my medicine. I am your mother. Give me my medicine. Do you want to watch me die right here?
She's about to faint. Why are you still stepping on her? Exactly. Take her to the hospital. This is no joke.
Get out of the way. What does this have to do with you? Get lost. Don't help her up.
I'm having trouble breathing. You, quickly give me the medicine. I'm begging you.
You want the medicine? Fine. Then sign the contract as you want, buy the apartment, and you can have as much medicine.
You stubborn old woman. You don't have a job now. Won't you have to rely on Zairui to live from now on? I advise you to hurry up and buy that house. Then apologize to my Zairui. He will be the one to look after you in your old age.
I'll ask you one last time. Are you going to buy this house, or not?
I will not buy it.
Do you think I can't do anything to you?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Once I beat you half to death, I'll still hold your hand and have you sign the contract with your fingerprint. Stop.
Zairui.
Let's see who dares to bully her. Engineer Lin, how are you feeling? Take the medicine first. Isn't this General Manager Zheng from our company? Why is he here?
Who are you all? What gave you the right to hit my son?
Dad, this is Chairman of the Zheng Group. General Manager Zheng.
Why didn't you tell us sooner? General Manager Zheng, my son works for you. I hope you'll give him plenty of opportunities and help him advance.
General Manager Zheng, what brings you here? That's a question for you.
Son-in-law, this is the big boss of your Zheng Group. I heard you say before that you worked at Zheng Group. I thought you were just a low-level employee. Looks like you carry quite a bit of weight for just buying a house. Even the big boss showed up in person. Well, in that case, General Manager Zheng, why don't you give us a 50% discount? No, just give us a house for free.
General Manager Zheng, I came today to buy a house. I didn't mean to disturb you. Buying a house, are you? Well, the money for the house, you can save today.
General Manager Zheng, are you saying you want to gift our family a house?
Because someone like you, who only cares about buying your own home, while forcing your mother, does not deserve to live in our Yangjiawan. Even if there is only one house left here, I won't sell it to you. Give me my Supreme Black card. There are 20 million yuan on this card.
20 million.
20 million.
20 million.
This is the fee for me hiring Lin Shuping as the chief chip engineer for Zhu Technology Group. Engineer Lin, this money is for you. And none of you are to touch a cent of it. Engineer Lin, keep this money safe. Don't give it to anyone. General Manager Zhu, you must have misunderstood the situation today. It was my mother. She was being unreasonable, which is why I got into a conflict with her. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone who was here.
That's right.
I'm usually very filial to my mother. You look, the clothes she's wearing were bought by me.
Exactly. Mother, I know you. Didn't mean to push me just now. Zhou Zairu was indeed a bit reckless just now. I'd like to apologize to you on his behalf. After all, we are a family. If there's an issue, let's go home, close the door, and talk it out.
You old woman. We are a family.
Who is family with you? I finally see right through you all and your true colors. When I have money, you treated me like a mother. When I didn't, you cast me as a pathetic beggar. All these years, when have you ever truly respected me from the heart? When have you ever treated me like family? I have said it. From this day forward, I won't give you another penny. Don't even think about taking anything.
You old woman. Have you lost your mind?
If I were to keep living with you, that would be insanity. Today, I only have one thing to say. I want a divorce.
Lin Shuping, what are you saying? I've lived through 20 years of hardship with you. Now that you have 20 million, you want to divorce me immediately? Have you no conscience left?
When Shuping, even if you don't want your husband, surely you don't mean to abandon your son too?
He isn't my biological son anyway, and he has never recognized me as his mother.
Fine. You old woman, you've really done it now. But remember this. You've gone all these years without giving birth to anything of worth. I am your only son. I advise you to treat me better. Otherwise, when you get
The
old
film was translated
and no one wants you,
narrated
don't
by
come
M
crying back to me.
Media.
When you die, there won't even be anyone to claim your body. You.
Joe Zerui. I never had the heart to hit you. From the time you were small until now, this slap is to help you sober up and throw your own words back at you. Someone like you disregards all loyalty, a petty man who only cares about their own interests. If one day you end up begging on the streets, don't forget, all of this is of your own doing.
Lin Shuping, what are you being so tough for? You want a divorce? Never in your dreams. I've got you trapped for life. Even if someone is backing you up, I don't believe that you won't end up coming back home.
How dare you threaten her?
General Manager Shu. My chest hurts so much. Hurry, take me to the hospital first.
Come on, quick, take Engineer Lin to the best hospital nearby. Doctor, how is she? The patient has a history of chronic, severe hypertension. Any agitation could lead to a rupture of the atherosclerotic plaque in her coronary arteries, causing a thrombus and triggering an acute myocardial infarction. So, you must ensure that the patient remains emotionally stable. She must not be subjected to any mental stress. Additionally, she needs to be hospitalized for observation for a few days. Will the family member please come with me to complete the admission paperwork? General Manager Zhang, there is an important meeting at the company this afternoon. Understood. Engineer Lin, you see, I have a meeting to attend, so I'll head over now. You heard what the doctor said. I heard. Take good care of your mother. Otherwise, I won't let you off lightly. Understood. Rest assured, General Manager Zhang. What are you still standing there for? Hurry up and get your mother's admission paperwork done. Right, I'm going now. Old woman, where's the card?
What card?
Don't play dumb. Where is the 20 million card?
Don't even think about it. I've already returned it to General Manager Shu.
What? Do you really take me for a fool? Only an idiot would turn down money. 20 million dropped from the sky. And you actually returned it to her. Stop wasting your breath. Hand over the card. Do you think staying in the hospital doesn't cost money?
Even if it does cost money, it's my own money. You shouldn't always be eyeing other people's money.
What do you mean, other people's money? Wasn't that given to you by General Manager Zhu?
So, you do know it's mine. How I handle my own money is my own business.
You old woman, you.
How are you talking to your mother? Wife. Your son is just like this. He speaks without thinking. Don't get angry with him.
What are you doing here?
I was worried you weren't eating well, so I specifically made your favorite dishes. Sweet and sour pork ribs, boneless chicken feet, and braised prawns. Don't you go saying that this husband of yours doesn't care about you.
Dad, that old woman won't even take out the card. And you're still cooking all this for her? Do you have money to burn?
Eat your food before it gets cold. I'm going to take him aside for a talk. Let's go. You're angering her. Aren't you afraid General Manager Zhang will make things difficult for you?
Even if I'm like this, you don't need to treat her so well.
Why are you so stupid? Son, if the old woman doesn't eat the food I brought, how can she die sooner?
Dad, you poisoned it.
Have you lost your mind? How can you even say that?
What do you mean by that?
I told you to get an education. The old woman's blood pressure is unstable right now. The dishes I brought are all high in oil and fat. Once she eats them, it will make her blood pressure spike, even if it doesn't kill her. Her cardiovascular system will have problems. As long as she's bedridden, I will immediately take that 20 million and buy you a
The
house.
film was translated and
no matter what, I'm
narrated
not as
by
cunning
N
as you.
Media.
What kind of talk is that?
I must have been blind for the last 20 years to have raised such a pair of vipers. Zhou Zirui, Zhou Zhiping. I will never forgive you.
Why didn't you eat?
I'm not eating it. Take it away.
Am I giving you too much face?
Zhou Zhiping. I'm telling you. I am definitely getting a divorce.
You still dare to mention divorce? You old woman. Having taken everything, you want to divorce now? Do you really think we're easy to bully?
I truly regret taking you all in. Back then, I shouldn't have felt pity for you. I was soft-hearted for a moment.
You have the nerve to say that? Don't think we don't know. Back then, you only took us in because you saw my dad was healthy and could take care of you. That's why you took us in. Now that 20 years have passed. You think my dad is getting old. You're just looking to get rid of us now. What about it? You're looking to find someone else, some young, strapping lad, to wait on an old woman like you.
Zhou Zuirui. Watch your tongue.
Lin Shuping, don't start acting like a martyr and scolding my son. What part of what he said was wrong? With your health and this illness of yours, if you tried to find someone else who would even be willing to look after you, if you went out and found someone younger, they would only think you're old and ugly, then swindle you out of all your money and toss you out on the street to sleep on the pavement. In the end, you'd have to come back and beg me on your knees. By then, I wouldn't even let you step through the door.
Zhou Zhiping. That house was left to me by my parents. If anyone is leaving, it's you all.
Lin Shuping, you think you can kick us out? Not a chance. I gave you 20 years of my youth. Even if we divorce, this house belongs to me. And those 20 million, that's our marital property. My son and I are entitled to at least 10 million. Just hand over the house and the money. And you can go wherever you want. If you die, we won't even glance your way. Son, let's go. If the old woman doesn't want to eat, let her starve. Let's see how long she can hold out.
Lin Shuping, food this good for you is just a waste. Engineer Lin, I've consulted with a lawyer for you. The recording you just sent can serve as evidence. The next step is to draft the divorce petition.
Zhou Zhiping. Just wait to receive the divorce summons. General Manager Shu. General Manager Zhang. I am truly sorry that you had to come to the hospital to see me again today.
It is nothing. The doctor informed us that the report results would be available today. That is right, Engineer Lin. I hope you have a speedy recovery. That way you can get back to doing better work. General Manager Zhang, you must not compete with me on this. Our zootechnology group is determined to win this. General Manager Zhu, let us compete fairly. We at Zhang Group do things based entirely on merit.
The doctor wants to speak with the patient's family about the patient's condition. Who is going?
I will go.
Why are you here?
Mother,
What are you doing?
mother, I swear that from now on I will no longer stand on my father's side, nor will I help him speak. Mother, from now on I will take your surname. I am your only son. I will be filial only to you.
What on earth are you trying to do?
Mother, from now on, we will be on the same side. Sign this property transfer agreement, sign it. And I promise that Fi and I will be truly filial to you. We will even give you a grandson to ensure the Lin family continues to thrive and carries on the family line. You will have someone to rely on in your old age.
Property transfer agreement. You brat. I am not dead yet.
Old woman, who are you calling a brat? Let me tell you, as long as my father refuses to divorce, you will never be able to get rid of me, your son. I am your only heir. Your money, your house, it all belongs to me.
Joe Zirui. You are truly shameless.
This won't do. This old woman refuses to sign. I have to trick her into going home, so I can force her with my father. And see if she signs it then. Mother, I advise you not to waste your breath.
The film
Just
was
come back with me.
translated
My
and
father is waiting at
narrated
home.
by M Media.
I am warning you, General Manager Shu, and the others are right outside. If anything happens to me, they will never let you go.
I am your own son. I am just taking care of my mother and taking her home. Who has the right to interfere? I suggest you do not get upset. Just come home with me. Let us have a mother-son bond. Is that not good?
Joe Zirui. You.
Hey! Do not go and get yourself killed from anger. That way, the inheritance will all be mine. Zhou Zirui, what are you doing? Who let you in? Get out. Someone. Give this ungrateful wretch a real lesson. This ungrateful wretch. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I feel a tightness in my chest.
Doctor. Come quickly. I'm warning you. Don't touch me. For someone like you, a beating is getting off easy. Lin Shuping. I'm not finished with you. There are no major issues. Based on the previous medical reports, the patient's blood pressure has stabilized significantly. You can be discharged today. However, after discharge, you must be sure to maintain a calm state of mind and a healthy diet.
Understood. Thank you, Doctor. General Manager Shu. General Manager Zheng. Lately, I am truly sorry. I've caused you both so much trouble. I know you've been waiting for my answer. Now, regarding work, I have made my decision.
Engineer Lin, come to our company, come to me. Welcome, Engineer Lin, joining Zoo Technology Group. And welcome, Engineer Lin, to our Zeng Group. I never imagined that Engineer Lin would come up with such a brilliant idea to serve as a technical consultant for both our companies, and even manage to integrate and upgrade the technology of our two firms, facilitating this business partnership. Thank you, Engineer Lin. Thank you.
Please rest assured, both general managers. I'm getting old, and I don't have many years left to work. My plan for the future is to cultivate more technical personnel for both Shu Technology Group and Zheng Group. This way, the companies can achieve stable, long-term development.
That is wonderful. Then we shall rely on you from now on, Engineer Lin. The top-tier villa at Yongjiawan has already been prepared for you. You can move in today.
Narrated by M Media.
I will work hard to repay the kindness shown to me by General Manager Shu and General Manager Zheng.
Lin Shuping.
Mother, why haven't you come home these past 2 days? Dad and I have missed you to death.
Why are you here?
Mother, how can you say that? Can't your son and husband show some concern for you?
I don't have the fortune to be your mother. As for that apartment, you can live in it if you want. I'm not going back there anyway.
Lin Shuping, what do you mean by that? You think you can just dismiss us with a crummy apartment?
What more do you want?
What more do I want? A family should naturally stay together in one piece. Since you have such a nice place now, Dad, Fi, and I should obviously move in with you.
I've already told you. Other than our legal connection, There is no family affection to speak of. We're getting a divorce sooner or later.
So you really want a divorce, is that it? My God. I can't go on like this. Everyone, come look at this. This old woman here doesn't even want her own son and husband anymore, and she doesn't even want her unborn eldest grandson.
What kind of person is this old woman? She just wants to find some young, strapping, she's truly rotten, man to have some fun with.
It seems she's the new technical advisor at the Zen group, right? She really has no shame.
She's already old, yet she still acts like this.
Do you think this will embarrass me? You're only embarrassing yourself. You're slandering me. You will eventually face the full force of the law. Just wait to receive your
The
lawyer's
film was
letter.
translated and
You.
narrated by M Media.
Non-residents are not allowed in. I'm here to see my mother. Who are you to stop me? You too. If you continue to make a scene, I'm calling the police.
Let's go.
Lin Shuping, you just wait.
General Manager Shu.
Engineer Lin. This is Attorney Zhang,
Attorney Zhang.
the top-ranked, gold medal attorney in all of Jiangsu. With him on your side, you can rest easy about your divorce proceedings. I guarantee that despicable father-son duo will be begging for mercy on their knees.
Attorney Zhang, I'll have to trouble you then.
It is my duty, Engineer Lin, if you want to speed up the divorce process and secure more of your rights. You really should prepare some evidence that works in your favor for this divorce case.
I secretly kept some of the traditional Chinese medicine that Zhou Xiping used to make me take. I can send it to the judicial department for testing, but it is still at our old home.
In that case, we will accompany you to go get it.
That would be wonderful. Great. I have only been moved out for a few days. And Zhou Xiping has already found someone else.
I know this woman. She is an HR director at the Zen Group. I have heard she has had inappropriate relations with many men. This Zhou Jiping is truly shameless. You two are not even divorced yet, and he is already hooking up with someone else. They are definitely up to no good back home. Engineer Lin, this is perfect.
Attorney Zhang, what do you mean by that?
Engineer Lin, let us go upstairs and catch them in the act, with evidence of Zhou Jiping's infidelity. Our divorce case is as good as won.
Hello, 110. I want to call the police. There is a thief in my house. Zhou Xiping. Zhou Zirui. Just wait to face the judgment of justice.
The film was translated
What are you doing?
and narrated
Officer,
by M
the thief
Media.
who broke into my home is right there in the bedroom.
Who are you? What are you doing? Stop filming.
Who are you? Stop filming.
Who are you all?
Stop filming.
Who are you? How did you get in my bed? Officer, she illegally broke into my home. Arrest her immediately.
No, I did not break in. We know each other.
Do you know her?
Then,
Say something.
She is my friend. Here as a guest in my home. Officer, look. I am just hosting a friend at home. It is all my mother's fault. She always likes to make a mountain out of a molehill. Over such a small matter, she has to cause such a huge scene. I am so sorry to trouble you, officer. Sorry for making you come all this way for nothing. My deepest apologies. Mother, you're being so unreasonable. You're having a spat with dad. So why drag an outsider into this?
What kind of guest sits on the host's bed? Husband. What exactly is your relationship and our son's relationship with this woman? Say something. Zhou Zirui is friends with this woman. And he was the one who introduced her to you. So it turns out the son introduced a mistress to his father to cheat on his own mother. What could the son possibly gain from that? Officer, I think you should take him back to the station for questioning too. See if they are involved in any illicit dealings.
No. Absolutely not. I misspoke just now. She is my father's friend. I don't know her.
Husband. Then that means you had an affair. During our marriage. My lawyer has already recorded all the evidence. It's enough for you to leave with nothing. You're threatening me with your status as a husband, so I'll use my status as a wife to keep you in check. Today, I'm going to make you pay dearly.
Lin Shuping. You are so cold-hearted, scheming against your own husband. Officer. This was all orchestrated by Lin Shuping. She just wants me to leave with nothing. This old woman. I should just cut your heart out to see how black it really is.
What are you saying? We're still right here, and you dare to threaten and intimidate.
Zhou Zhiping. You're old enough now. Can you have some shame? Now it's your son. Introducing you to a mistress as an old woman. Could I even scheme against both of you, father and son?
Engineer Lin, the video has been recorded according to Article 1091 of the Civil Code. This evidence is enough to make Zhou Zhiping leave with nothing.
I did not have an affair. It was all her, harassing me at my home. I couldn't resist the temptation. That's why this happened.
I harassed you?
Harassing you at your home? That is trespassing. Miss Liu, please come with us for a moment.
I did not harass him at his home. Between us, it was completely consensual. Tell the police, quickly. If you don't say it, I'm going to be taken to the station.
So, is it an affair? Or is it harassment?
I did not have an affair.
Since that's the case, officer, she illegally trespassed into my home. If she needs to be detained, then detain her.
Josie Rui, I am your superior. How dare you frame me? Do you want to lose your job? If you let your father keep spouting this nonsense, I'll have you packed up and out the door.
Director Liu, please don't be angry. Dad, you can't let me lose my job.
Son, what are you saying? You don't expect me to admit to an affair, do you?
Your pension is barely enough to cover anything as it is. Right now, in our family, I'm the only one earning money. I have a wife and child to support. If I lose my job, both of us will be left out in the cold. What is actually going on here?
Officer. She's threatening my son. You heard her. Take her away. I'm being framed.
You, get dressed, and come with us.
I'm innocent.
We'll take this person back to the station for now. You will both need to come to the station to assist with the investigation later.
Just you wait.
The film
Stop
was
talking nonsense.
translated
Go.
and narrated by M Media.
Trying to rely on shady methods to get rich quick will only end up backfiring on you.
Lin Shuping. I see. You just want me to lose my job. And then throw us all out and leave us homeless, sleeping under bridges and begging for scraps.
That's a situation of your own making.
Lin Shuping. You're just trying to force a divorce. I'm telling you. Don't even dream of it. I will never divorce you.
Zhou Zhiping. Whether or not you've been unfaithful, you know the truth. Don't expect me to keep supporting you while you act so immorally. I, Lin Shuping, am no fool.
As long as I am your wife, you will never be able to shake me off. This house is mine. And those 20 million are mine too. Don't believe me? We'll see.
Fine. Then we'll see each other in court. What are you two doing here? Let's go outside and talk.
Why? Is there something you're afraid to let others hear?
Speak up. What kind of trouble are you trying to stir up by coming here today?
My son is getting married next month. You won't buy him a new house, but you should at least pay the 880,000 yuan's dowry.
Zhou Ziri has nothing to do with me anymore.
What? Say that again.
Zhou Ziri has nothing to do with me anymore. Get the money wherever you want, it's no concern of mine.
Lin Shuping, you are absolutely heartless. When I was in my early 20s, I was already with you, a woman of 30. Back then, you were just a junior technician at the factory, earning only 30 yuans a month. Did I ever complain that you were too old? Did I ever complain that you were too ugly? 20 years have passed, now that you have money. You're looking down on the two of us. You won't even help with your son's wedding. Lin Shuping, where is your conscience? I really can't go on like this. I'd just throw myself down and die.
This engineer Lynn usually seems like such a decent person. I never expected she would do something like abandoning her husband and son. Exactly. It's truly unlucky for her son to have a mother like that. You shouldn't just listen to one side of the story. However, for her husband to make such a scene at the office, she really has lost all her dignity. Indeed.
This is my workplace. Can you please stop making a scene? Can you show me a little respect?
Mother, I'm begging you. This money might not be much to you, but to me, it's the most important thing in my life. Please have some pity on your son.
Will you please stop forcing me? I'll kneel to you right now. I beg you all, leave me alone, will you? I spent 20 years raising Joe Zerui. Every single cent I had, I spent it on you and your father. I have never owed you a single thing. Can you please stop forcing me?
You are his mother. He came to you for the dowry money. Not only did you refuse to give it, but you also hid away and won't even come home. How can you be so heartless toward your own son?
Dad and I didn't want to come here to make a scene either. What is all this commotion? Who gave you the nerve to cause trouble at my company?
General Manager Zhu, we didn't want to come here either. It's Lin Shuping. She's been hiding from us, so we had no choice but to come here to confront her.
If you have any complaints, save them for the courtroom. If you dare to try this again, I'll make you regret it. Security, get them out of here.
General Manager Zhu, don't push me.
General Manager Zhu.
Third uncle, you've arrived. I should be the one hosting you today.
No need to argue. Today, I'm the one hosting you all. My purpose is to discuss my eldest grandson's affairs regarding that 880,000 yuan dowry. What do you intend to do?
Third uncle, you don't know the full story. You don't get involved in this.
I don't care about the ins and outs of this. Zerui, I've watched him grow up since he was a child. Even though he isn't your biological son, he has still called you mother for over 20 years. Now, with his wedding just around the corner, can you, as his mother, really just ignore it?
Uncle, as for Joe Zerui, I have already done more than enough. Now, there is only one thing I want to say to him. From now on, stop trying to scheme for other people's money. Walk the straight and narrow, or you'll only end up on the wrong path.
What is that supposed to mean? What did I do?
Joe Zerui, sit down. Today, I came here to resolve this issue. No one is allowed to argue. Shuping, Zerui's temper is a bit impatient. But
The film
as
was
parents,
translated and
you shouldn't hold
narrated by
grudges against your
Media.
children. This marriage should still go ahead. That 880,000 yuan in bride price is a bit much. But you have a good job now. Besides, I heard General Manager Zhu rewarded you with a 20 million card. Why not take a little out to help the child solve his problem?
I really don't have 20 million. General Manager Shu.
Engineer Lin, before you decided to join our company, you turned down the card. But now, you have officially joined our Zoo Technology Group, so this 20 million Supreme Black card is yours.
General Manager Shu. I'd better not accept this card. The money in here isn't mine. Even if I accepted it, that father and son would find a way to take it back. I'd better not take it.
Very well, then I will. Keep this card for you for now.
I will tell you all. One last time. I really do not have 20 million.
No, we all saw General Manager Zhu give you that card. How can you look us in the eye and lie?
Sister, since you have 20 million, just give a portion to the child. No one asked you to give it all to him.
I can't. I have already returned the card to General Manager Shu.
Returned it to General Manager Zhu? Who would believe that? That's 20 million. You couldn't earn that much in your entire life. Even if someone were truly foolish, would they be foolish enough to turn down money?
I think she just doesn't want to give the money to me.
Shuping, I'm your elder. Tell me the truth. 20 million yuan. Do you have it or not?
Third uncle. I really don't have those 20 million.
Look at this, third grandpa. She really doesn't consider me her own son, does she? She knows I need money to get married. She even gave the money away. The only reason you don't want to give me the money is because I'm not your biological son, right?
Third uncle, you see? She never saw Zerui as her son at all. When we got married back then, you're the one officiating our wedding. I have worked hard. I've held this family together for 20 years. For these 20 years, all my hard work.
Lin Shuping, do you have no respect for your elders? Zerui, even if he isn't your biological son, he is still your only son. After all these years, raising him should have fostered some feelings.
Sister, being this heartless to them now will do you no good in the future.
It's not that I'm heartless. It's just that they don't deserve
The
it.
film was
Why aren't we worthy?
translated
Why aren't
and
we worthy?
narrated
Do
by
you dare to tell
media.
third uncle what you've actually done?
Third grandpa, don't listen to her nonsense. My dad and I have been so good to her. It's her. She has someone else on the side. That's why she doesn't want to give us a single cent.
What nonsense are you spouting?
He isn't lying. That General Manager Zhu is the man she found.
You're spouting nonsense. Shut your mouth.
Let me tell you, that General Manager Zhu isn't blind. Why would he, at his young age, want to be with a woman who's old and ugly like you? It's just because he wants to use your skills to make a fortune.
That's the only reason. You didn't want his card.
You all.
Enough. Stop arguing. What would people think if they saw you like this?
In law,
Why are they here?
I was the one who called them here. The matter of the bride price is a matter for both families. Today, we must resolve this issue.
have a seat, in law. I'll have the dishes served.
No need. We are not here to have a meal today. 880,000 yuan as the bride price. Are you going to pay it or not?
In-law, I have already checked with Shuping. She truly cannot come up with that 880,000 yuan dowry. See, is there any way we could lower that amount?
Do you think this is a vegetable market? You Lin family members are truly ridiculous. Who negotiates the price when taking in a daughter-in-law? Let me be blunt with you today. If it weren't for the fact that Fi is already showing, I would never have agreed to let her marry Zhou Zairui. My daughter was raised like royalty. That 880,000 yuan dowry, I'm already giving you a discount.
It's not that we don't want to pay it. It's just that we really cannot afford it.
What? You have no money yet you dare to marry me? Zhou Zairui, what did you tell me back then? You said your mother could earn money, and that she could buy you a big house. You tricked me into bed. And now that there's a child involved, you tell me you can't afford the house, and there's no dowry either? Do you really think I won't take you to court for marriage fraud? Zhou Zairui, I'm not finished with you.
My dear wife, please don't be angry with my third grandpa here. He will certainly see justice served for us.
Everyone, stop. If you all still respect me as your elder, I will provide you with a solution today.
Third grandpa, I have printed it out.
Shuping, Fi is pregnant. We absolutely cannot let her suffer
Film
any
was
grievances.
translated and
Mistreating our
narrated
juniors
by media.
is not something we are capable of doing. Since you don't have the money right now, then simply transfer your current house into Zerui and Fi's names. so the young couple can get married with peace of mind.
That house, transferred to my daughter and son-in-law's names, is only proper, but it cannot count toward that 880,000 yuan dowry. These are two completely separate matters.
That house can serve as the betrothal gift first. As for the 880,000 yuan dowry, once the children are married, let Shuping and her husband pay it off slowly.
That won't do. What if they decide to renege on the debt?
I will act as their guarantor. If you cannot even trust me, then let the wedding be delayed indefinitely.
Mother, let's just do that. You have to think about the child in my belly. This... Fine. Then it's settled.
Shuping, sign this property transfer agreement. Sign it.
I can't. This is the house my parents left me.
Then isn't it appropriate to leave it to your son now?
I don't want to leave the house to an unfilial son.
He's unfilial. And you, as his mother, have to take some responsibility too. If you had raised him properly, would he be like this now? Shuping, let me tell you something. If it weren't for the fact that your father entrusted you to me before he passed away, I wouldn't even bother with your family's mess. If you don't listen to me, you will never step foot in the Lin household again.
Fine. I'll sign.
Don't dawdle, come on.
Shuping! Why hasn't she shown up yet? Today? Is her son's wedding after all?
Cousin, you don't know. During the final rehearsal, she didn't come at all. I had Zarui call her. She said, everything that needed to be given has been given, and she wants nothing more to do with it.
That's preposterous. Why is it that the older she gets, the less sense she has, not showing up to her own son's wedding? What kind of behavior is that? Chang Jiang called Shuping. If she doesn't show up today, she will no longer be a part of our Lin family.
Groom, the guests have all arrived. If your mother doesn't show up soon, the wedding banquet will have to start.
Josai Rui, what does your mother mean by this? It's her wedding today, and she still isn't here? Is she trying to embarrass me on purpose? Is this wedding even going to happen?
Wife, don't be anxious. I've already called to urge her. She should be here any minute.
The guests are all here, and Lin Shuping hasn't even shown her face. Does your Lin family even know the first thing about etiquette anymore? What are you talking about? What exactly is Lin Shuping so dissatisfied with? A wedding is such a huge event, and she hasn't even made an appearance yet. If she doesn't show up today, the wedding is off. With me here, none of you will ever bully my daughter. You're looking to lose face today, aren't you? In that case, let's just tear off the mask entirely and let your relatives see what's going on.
In law,
Get Lin Shuping out here. Lin Shuping. So you finally decided to show up. You have truly made me lose all face today.
That's right. There are so many guests watching. That in-law of yours berated third brother so badly that he has nowhere to hide his face.
I only came out of respect for third uncle.
Say that? Should we be thanking you then? It's your son's wedding today. Yet you still expect us to show you respect? Having a relative like you is truly the worst kind of bad luck. Exactly. We've been waiting here for ages. Are we going ahead with this wedding or not? I've never seen a mother so indifferent to her own son's wedding.
Lin Shuping is trying to give us a hard time.
The film was
She never
translated
intended
and
to acknowledge this
narrated
son.
by M. Media.
What? Shuping? Look at yourself. How old are you now? You only have one son. Who else will you rely on when you're old, if not him? By burning bridges now, you'll have no one to blame. If he isn't filial to you later,
Never mind the son. She doesn't even want me anymore, constantly clamoring for a divorce. Today, with all our elders here, everyone, be the judge of this.
Joe Shipping, stop being so persistent. As for the divorce, let's discuss it after the wedding.
Did you all hear that? She admitted it herself.
Lin Shuping, as long as I have a breath left, you can forget about this divorce.
After being relatives for so many years, I never expected her to be this kind of person. She's got one foot in the grave. Why is she still acting up? Exactly. Her son is already getting married, and she's still here causing a scene over a divorce. Isn't it shameful?
Lin Shuping, did you hear that? You want to cut us out. But if you try, the entire Lin family will never agree to it.
Joe Shipping, why don't you mention how you spiked my drink with contraceptives so I couldn't have my own child? You and Joe Ziri, the moment I was laid off, not only turned on me immediately, but also calculated how to turn my house into a new home for you, and then schemed to kick me out. There are many more shameful things. Do you really want me to air them all out today?
Lin Shuping, you're just making this all up, aren't you? What proof do you have? Buying a house for your own son. Isn't that just expected? Why? Why does it turn to us to be the ones plotting? To say that? Have you no conscience at all?
Shuping! I won't help you this time. You should stop harboring such corrupt thoughts. Just live your life properly with your husband and son.
Exactly. You have a son of your own, yet you refuse him? Now that you're old, are you still going to add trouble for the younger generation in the family?
All right, that's enough. Since everyone is here, let's get the wedding started quickly.
Right. Third uncle. You have some water first. I'll go invite the bride and groom.
Shuping, in my eyes, Jiping is still a good son-in-law. You need to learn to be content.
That's right, Shuping. You can tell just by looking at Jiping that he's the type to dote on his wife. You've always been busy with work. All these years, he hasn't spared any effort for this family. You really should just live your life well with him.
Just look, brother-in-law still looks like a young man. Finding a man like him must mean your family's ancestors are smiling upon you.
The film
Why
was
has it been so long?
translated and narrated by M Media.
And they still haven't arrived.
The MC just went to find them. They should be here soon.
Son, you sit here for a while. I've already talked to Fi-Fi. In-law is helping her touch up her makeup. Today's wedding won't be delayed.
Lin Shuping is actually being sensible for once. If she dared not to show up, I definitely wouldn't let her hear the end of it.
It's your fault. Look how angry the child is.
This year, that you can hold this wedding smoothly, is all thanks to your third grandpa.
Look at Jiping. Such a sensible child.
It's all thanks to third uncle stepping in to take charge. For this wedding, third uncle deserves the most credit.
If he weren't so frail and senile, so muddled in the head, and refused to believe a word Lin Shuping said, I would have been truly worried that he might have taken Lin Shuping's side.
Thank goodness he's an old fogey. Otherwise, how could he have forced Lin Shuping to transfer the house to me?
What kind of talk is that? Who are they calling an old fogey?
Third brother, don't be angry with children. They're truly grateful to you. That's right. They just aren't very articulate.
Fourth cousin is different. She is so graceful in her words and actions.
Look at Jiping, he has such a sweet mouth. He makes people blush with his compliments.
It's just a pity she's too calculating. She looks like a smiling tiger. But in reality, she's sharp as a tack. Her words and actions are flawless. And she dresses up like a monster every day.
Who are you talking about? Who are you calling a monster?
We're all 1,000-year-old foxes. Did you really think I couldn't see through her?
Fourth aunt, Jiping, he's just jealous of your beauty. He is your junior, don't get angry with him.
Uncle Changjiang is the only one who knows how to look out for the younger generation. In that regard, no one else even comes close. He's trying so hard to facilitate things, pushing Lin Shuping to accept you. You really think he's looking out for you? He's just afraid that if you don't look after Lin Shuping, it'll end up being his children's burden to support Lin Shuping in her old age.
That explains it. Why would he be so kind otherwise?
That old woman Lin Shuping wants to fight me? Not a chance.
She still expects me to support her in her old age. Just watch, I'll throw her out on the street to be a beggar.
The bride is finally coming out. Let's hurry and perform the ceremony.
Zhou Jiping.
And here I was wondering who it was. Lin Changjian, why are you shouting? What are you doing?
What did I do? Zhou Jiping.
The film
How could
was
I have been so
translated
blind?
and narrated
How could
by
I have
M
let Shuping
Media.
find a pathetic man like you?
What did I do?
Look at the kind of trash you've raised. Telling his mother to go out on the street and be a beggar. I used to think it was Shuping who failed to teach him properly. Now it seems like father, like son.
People like you. Honey mouth to our faces, but stabbing us in the back. No matter how well you play the part, you'll be exposed eventually.
Before, when Shuping told me about the bad things you'd done, I didn't believe it. To think you really are ungrateful wretches.
We were foolish enough to treat you two like family. And in the end, we were the ones who were blind.
What on earth did I do?
What did you do? Why don't you listen for yourself?
That old woman Lin Shuping wants to fight us? Not a chance.
She still expects me to support her in her old age. Just watch, I'll throw her out on the street to be a beggar.
I really am senile. Why didn't I believe my own niece? Why did I trust you outsiders instead? Shuping, let's go from now on. Those two, they have nothing to do with us anymore.
Third uncle.
Mother, my wedding. Your family. Ruined my daughter's wedding. I'm not done with you.
Why are you pushing my son-in-law?
Who is Lin Shuping?
Who are you all?
We're debt collectors. The deadline for the first repayment period has passed. Since you aren't paying up, we'll have to trouble our brothers to help.
I don't owe any debt. What nonsense are you spouting?
Open your eyes and take a good look. Here is a debt of 880,000 yuans. Isn't this your signature?
When did I sign this?
You'll have to ask your son, Zhou Zirui. He was the one who brought it over. Stop stalling. Sign it.
Shuping, with me here. Don't worry, just sign it.
Could it be from when we signed the agreement that day?
I really shouldn't have listened to that brat's words.
We were tricked by him, that little brat, Zhou Zirui.
I do not recognize this IOU.
What? Trying to renege on your promise, are you?
Who gave it to you? Then go find them.
Then the only option is to fight.
Don't do anything reckless.
What are you doing? Don't hit me. Don't lay a hand on me.
Stop.
What are you doing?
Stop it. Stop hitting.
Stop
The
it.
film was
Stop hitting.
translated
How can you
and
strike an elderly
narrated
person
by
like that?
M Media.
That'll teach you to meddle in other people's business.
If you hit them again, I'm calling the police.
This is just a lesson for you. If you don't pay up, you won't be so lucky next time. Let's go.
Zhou Zirui. Zhou Jiping. I will definitely settle this account with you two.
Zhou Ziri, Zhou Shipping. We'll see you in court.
The court is now in session. Your Honor, the plaintiff has evidence to prove that the defendant, Zhou Jiping, during the subsistence of the marriage, committed serious negligence. We therefore request that his eligibility for property distribution be revoked. What right do you have to say that? Keep quiet. Counsel for the plaintiff, please present your evidence.
I don't believe he could possibly have any evidence. The old woman has unstable blood pressure now. The dishes I brought are all high in oil and fat. Once she eats them, her blood pressure will skyrocket. Even if it doesn't kill her, her cardiovascular system will definitely run into problems. As soon as she is bedridden, Dad will immediately take that 20 million yuans to buy you a house. I'm just talking. What's wrong with that? Did she eat it? You ask her if she ate it.
Your Honor, our client did not eat them. However, we have other evidence to prove that the defendant, Zhou Jiaping, has committed illegal acts that caused serious harm to another person's physical health. The first inspection report proves that Zhou Jiaping, in the medication my client Lin Shuping had been taking long-term for Lin Shuping hypertension, added large amounts of contraceptive pills. The second inspection report proves that due to my client's long-term ingestion of contraceptive pills, her body and female reproductive system suffered irreversible damage. She has caused my client permanent infertility, stripping her of the right to be a mother.
This is a private family matter between my husband and me. My only focus was raising Zhou Zirui well. I had no desire for other children.
Beyond the physical harm, he also deliberately defrauded my client, saddling her with 880,000 yuan in high-interest debt, which has caused my client severe financial distress and immense personal hardship.
I didn't do this.
It wasn't you. It was your son, Zhou Zirui. I can testify to this. Zhou Zirui, while forcing Lin Shuping to sign a property transfer agreement, took the opportunity to slip in a loan I owe you. My son and I were there at the time. Both of us can testify to that.
When Lin Shuping was being pursued by debt collectors, we were also on the scene.
Even if it was Zhou Zirui who did it, that has nothing to do with me.
Bring in the next witness.
As for what I've just said, both you and Zhou Zirui are complicit.
What are you doing here?
To have this court bring you two unscrupulous scoundrels to justice. Your Honor, to win me over and to exploit me for profit, Zhou Zirui introduced me to his father, Zhou Jiaping. Later, Zhou Jiaping drugged me several times, brought me to his home, and right there in the house, we engaged in an illicit affair.
It is truly a moral collapse. A total decay of family values.
Later, when Lin Shuping called the police, and they were caught in the act, Zhou Jiaping and his son, Zhou Zirui, framed me for trespassing and harassment.
Do you have proof?
I do.
Liu, are you insane? You actually recorded a video?
Have you no shame left? What shame is there left for me to have? Furthermore, your son, Zhou Zirui, would always stand guard in the living room. You father and son are cut from the same cloth.
Liu, if you release that video today, once General Manager Zhang finds out, you won't be able to survive in this industry anymore. Not just her. Even you have to get out of here too. I never expected that our Zhang group would harbor someone as morally bankrupt and unscrupulous as you. I have already notified every company in the industry. From this day forward, not a single company will ever hire you. Furthermore, for all the damage to the company's reputation you have caused, you will be held fully liable. General Manager Zhang, please listen to me. It's not like that, General Manager Zhang. Lin Shuping, you are the reason I have ended up in this pathetic state today. Keep quiet, everyone, please rise. Court is now in session for the verdict. Based on the aforementioned facts, Zhou Jiaping is sentenced to divorce Lin Shuping and leave with nothing. The debt of 880,000 yuan under Lin Shuping is cancelled, and Zhou Zirui shall bear it independently. The verdict is rendered.
Your Honor, furthermore, I would like to move to dissolve the maternal relationship with my stepson, Zhou Zirui.
Lin Shuping, you cost me my job and saddled me with an 880,000 yuan debt. You will die a miserable death. Bailiff, maintain order in the courtroom.
Lin Shuping, you deserve to grow old in total loneliness. Let go of my son.
Congratulations to Engineer Lin for escaping the sea of misery. You have returned in glory. Welcome back. From now on, it will be hard work for you.
I am not afraid of hard work. I only fear wasting my life.
Engineer Lin, your new office has already been prepared for you. These are your first group of apprentices. Engineer Lin, we will certainly study diligently.
Good. I will be sure to teach you all every technique I know.
Thank you, Engineer Lin. You delivery driver, who gave you permission to park your bike here?
Brother, there's nowhere else to park around here. No, brother, that's way too far away. It takes me over 10 minutes to run back and forth. My order will be late. Just give me 2 minutes. I'll just leave it here.
No. You're a grown man. Can't you understand plain English?
Brother. Brother, don't grab that. What are you doing? That's my bike and my food.
Who gave you the right to bully people like this?
Who are you? Do you even live here? What business is it of yours?
The film was
Thank you.
translated and narrated
You're
by
a strong
M.
young
Media.
man, strong and broad-shouldered, yet you're bullying an old person. If life weren't so hard, would he be out here delivering food? Now you've delayed his delivery and knocked his meal to the ground. Hasn't his whole day's work gone to waste?
So what if he parked his bike here? If our boss sees it, I'll get fined too.
We all need to be a little more tolerant. That's how we keep our humanity.
Brother, do me a favor. Just 2 minutes, okay?
We aren't robots, where everything is black and white. He's old enough to be your own father. Is this how you treat your father? Black at home. All right. Are you still going to finish that delivery?
I have 2.
Go ahead and make your delivery.
And what about my bike?
I'll watch your bike, don't worry.
Then I'll trouble you with this. Thank you. I'll be right back.
You're just a hired worker too. Why do you have to do this?
Miss, sit. You haven't eaten yet, have you? I brought my own lunch. It's just a simple, home-cooked meal. But I'm actually quite a good cook. My son tells me every day that my food is delicious. You should try some. Here.
It really does smell good.
Of course. But it's not as good as yours.
I live alone, and I never have time to cook.
It's no trouble. How about this? Miss, if you don't mind. From now on, I'll wait here for you at noon. And bring you lunch.
I couldn't impose. No, that's too much trouble.
It's no trouble at all. At our age, we should look out for each other. Here, try this. This one. It's delicious. What do you think? Have some rice. Isn't it good?
Who is this? Isn't this my sharp-tongued, stingy ex-wife?
So this is your
John Wally, Zhu Xiaobing's girlfriend.
pathetic, penniless ex-wife? As expected, she doesn't have a single thing of value on her.
Compared to a tycoon like you, she's obviously not in the same league.
You two actually look quite perfect together.
Of course we do.
A mover rich and a kept man. A match made in heaven.
Lin Shuping, who are you scolding? Just look at the state of yourself, dressed in those ragged work clothes, and you've fallen so far as to be eating a lunchbox on the roadside with some old delivery driver.
Look, brother, it's not what you think.
My boyfriend is just out experiencing life. We just enjoy showing our affection for each other in public. What business is that of yours? Is it really any of your concern?
Well, Lin Shuping, if you aren't afraid of losing face, then take this old man home with you and live as a pair of beggars.
Whether we are poor or not is none of your business. You live your life for yourself. Whether it's good or bad, only you truly know. I advise you not to be so money-minded and to learn to see people for who they really are. Good luck isn't something you get every time.
My lunchbox.
Hello, I am Lin Shuping, a friend of your father's.
A friend, I suspect. You're just trying to take advantage of my father.
Don't talk nonsense, son.
Let me tell you, my father has no money and no property. And besides, he's not exactly young anymore. There's nothing here for you to exploit. Let's go. Come home with me.
No, son. Your Ms. Lin is a very good person.
Dad, do you even know what she does for a living? Do you even know her family background? And you're already making friends with her? Let's go. Come home with me.
Son.
You really worry me.
No, son. What are you doing?
When you get to my age, why is finding a companion?
Engineer Lin. I heard. You are a senior engineer, dually employed by Zhu Group and Zeng Group.
I am just a minor engineer.
Not all engineers are created equal. You are a top-tier engineer. There are countless companies out there vying to hire you. However, their resources cannot compare to Zhu Group and Zeng Group. That is why they can't poach you even if they wanted to.
General Manager Xu and General Manager Shen have been kind to me. As long as they need me, I will certainly serve the company.
Engineer Lin, I heard that Zhu Group and Zheng Group paid a king's ransom to secure your services. In that case, in the dating market, Engineer Lin, you are far more competitive than those young girls just starting
The film
out.
was translated and narrated by M Media.
So she is the famous Engineer Lin. She doesn't seem like a good person either. It's a good thing I didn't have my dad come looking for her.
I have things to do, I'm leaving.
Engineer Lin, the matchmaking event isn't over yet. You cannot leave. Exactly, Engineer Lin. There are empty seats over there. Let's go chat by ourselves. Hey, let go of her. Hey, you're the one who should let go.
All of you, let go.
Hello, who ordered delivery?
Go away, don't cause trouble.
Excuse me.
I've been looking for you for 2 months. Why wouldn't your phone go through?
I'm sorry, I still have orders to deliver. Otherwise, they'll be late. Don't keep me from earning money.
Wait.
What are you doing?
Who is this man? Can't you tell? Isn't he just a delivery guy? A deliveryman like him. How could he possibly be worthy of Engineer Lin? Hey, delivery guy. This is a high-end company matchmaking event. Once the delivery is made, get out of here. Exactly. Don't be an eyesore here.
Let go of me. What are you doing?
All of you, shut up.
Dad. 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 Why are you wearing a delivery uniform?
You've been delivering food without telling your son.
Dad. What is going on here? Didn't you say you were joining some senior dance troupe? And that you were out exercising and line dancing every day?
Son. I didn't want to lie to you. Dad just wanted to save up some money to help you buy a house sooner.
Dad. If that's what you think, you are completely wrong. My mother passed away early. I was raised by you alone. When I was a child, my greatest wish was to grow up fast, so I could earn money and let you live a comfortable life. But now that I can earn my own money, why do you still make yourself suffer so much?
Son,
My generation, our whole lives, we just want to see our children do well. As long as our children are filial, we feel this life has been worth it. Guan. How about we keep each other company? I'll take care of your life from now on.
What do you mean by that?
son. Don't be like this, what are you doing?
Dad,
The film was translated
Didn't you just
and
see it?
narrated by M Media.
with all the men surrounding her, she clearly isn't a respectable person. Kid, who do you think you're talking to? When you young people date, it's called romance. When us older folks look for a partner, it's suddenly not respectable. Why are you being so hypocritical? Besides, do you have any idea what kind of talent engineer Lin is? Your father is just a delivery courier. Look at yourself. You're old and ugly. General Manager Zhang is a wealthy woman. To be her boyfriend, I'm so envious.
If I'd known was this valuable, I would have broken up with you a long time ago. I wouldn't have wasted so much time on you either.
It took me decades to see your true colors. But that's still better than being fooled for the rest of my life.
You don't have to pretend you're the victim. I'm the one who got unlucky here. But now, you knew your place after all. Finding an old man like this really suits you. Lin Shuping, you can only find confidence in a spineless man like him.
I'm warning you. Don't bring my father into your insults against Lin Shuping.
Everyone, please stop arguing. I'm leaving now.
The one who should be leaving isn't you. It's him, Zhou Zhiping. What makes you so confident? What makes you think you're superior to anyone else? My current boyfriend is leagues better than you. His life is filled with sincerity, while your life 3 square meals a day is nothing but darkness and schemes. Do you know what people want after they turn 50?
The film was translated and narrated
If you
by
have
Media.
so little ambition in life,
Lin Shuping. If you have so little ambition in life, then you might as well lie still and be done with it. In the end, it's still because you yourself are incapable. With so many men behind you, why don't you dare to pursue them? Isn't it because you're afraid they won't be easy to control? That's why you chose some pathetic career. Shuping, just how stingy you are is something only I know. Who would ever want you? Aside from using you as a tool, they won't even get a single penny out of you.
that's true. I may have nothing right now, but I will do my absolute best to take care of my future husband.
Everyone, listen to this. This is the ultimate level of a vampire. With just one sentence, she wants a man to slave away for her. You really think quite highly of yourself, don't you, men? Don't think you're getting some great deal. In the end, you'll be cheated without even realizing it. Huali, the 5 million. And the luxury seaside villa you promised me. You can't go back on your word.
Your share won't be missing.
Did you hear that? General Manager Zhang is 100 times better than you.
Dad. Dad, please save me.
Dad? You actually have a son this old?
Go back for now, we'll talk later.
I can't, Dad. The debt collectors have come to the door. They're demanding I pay up, otherwise. Look at what they've done to me.
And what does your wife have to say about this?
Fi kicked me out of the house. She said I was useless, and told me to find a way to pay the debt myself.
Don't you still have that apartment? Sell it.
Fi and her mother insisted that I transfer the title into Fi's name. They said, since she gave birth to a son for me, I owe her.
And you transferred it?
She forced me to. I had no choice.
How could you be so spineless? If I were still at home, I never would have let you do that.
Dad, just forget it. You're no match for Li Fi anyway.
Isn't that because you're an unfilial son? When she kicked me out, you were right there backing her up. Back then, why didn't you think of me as your father?
Dad, just drop it. Aren't you seeing a wealthy woman? Ask her for the money.
Don't
The
be
film
so
was
anxious.
translated
This matter,
and
we can discuss
narrated
later.
by Media.
I can't wait until I get back. If I don't pay them now, they're going to throw me in the river to feed the fish.
What? General Manager Zhang, my son has a debt of 880,000 yuans. Could you help me pay it off first?
What did you say? I haven't even settled scores with you yet, and you have the nerve to ask me for money?
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong? Did you ever tell me that you had a son this old?
I didn't say it. But I never said I didn't have one either.
So you intended to deceive me this whole time.
I didn't mean it like that. Can we not talk about this right now? For a big boss like you, 880,000 yuans is nothing. Could you help me out in this emergency?
Why on earth would I give it to you? How I spend my money is my business.
Then I'll return that 5 million luxury ocean view property to you. I only asked for 880,000 yuans.
Did I hear that right? You're using my property to trade for my 880,000 yuan? Your wishful thinking is really something else.
Don't forget, you were the one who offered it to me.
I said you could stay there. When did I ever say I was giving it to you?
Zhang Huali, I'm your boyfriend. How can you treat me like this?
Boyfriend? Why don't you go ask around? How many boyfriends do you think I have? Who do you think you are? There are plenty of young, strong men out there. If it weren't for the fact that you're useful for heavy lifting, would I even be with you?
What did you say? Didn't you say you were going to marry me?
I must be insane to marry you. Why on earth would I marry you? To be his mother?
Zhang Huali. You're just trying to act shamelessly here, aren't you? Do you have any idea how many people are watching? Are you really going to let your employees laugh at you?
What do I have to fear? Babe, who doesn't know that I, Zhang Wali, built my business by being ruthless?
You wretched woman. You
Get out of here. Trying to extort me?
can't do this to me. My son and I are truly at the end of our rope. That 880,000 yuans. Could you just let me borrow it?
Why is it that the more I look at you now, the older you look? You should let your son take you home to retire.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Dad. General Manager Zhang has left. What are we going to do? Mother. Why are you here? Mother. Help me.
I am no longer your mother.
What are you saying? You are my mother.
From the day the court ruling was passed, our relationship as mother and son was terminated.
Mother. Our 20-some years of history can't just be cut off like that.
From the first time you found out I was laid off, you laid hands on me. And when I fell to the ground, you kicked my medicine away. You forced me to sign the property transfer agreement. You tricked me into signing for high interest loans. At that moment, I was already no longer your mother. And you were no longer my son.
Mother. I know I was wrong. I was greedy for money. I was blinded by profit. But I beg you to give me one chance. If you help me pay off that debt, I'll come back and be a good son to you and show you proper filial piety.
It's too late.
No, please. If I don't pay them back, they will beat me to death.
Then you can choose to call the police.
I can't call the police. If I call the police, they won't let me off anyway. So you're really going to let me die, aren't you?
Shuping. Should we help?
Be quiet.
Nobody move. You're the ones who forced my hand.
Son, don't do anything foolish.
Let my father go.
No. Don't be impulsive.
Lin Shuping. I see it now. You found yourself this new lover. And now you're just going to leave me to die, aren't you?
Don't get worked up. This is an entirely different matter.
A different matter? Fine. Then bring out the money.
Fine. I'll give you the money. Just don't hurt him.
Where is the money?
I don't have enough on me right now. How about this? I'll go raise the funds immediately. Let him go first. 3 days. I will definitely get you the money in 3 days.
Lin Shuping, do you take me for a fool? You think I'll believe anything you say?
That's not what I meant.
Don't push me, otherwise I'll just take him down with me.
The film was translated
Dad.
and narrated by M Media.
Lin Shuping, I'm your son. How dare you treat me like this? You want to save him, don't you? Today, I'll give you a chance. You. Right in front of me. Get on your knees. You've gone too far.
Son. Don't come over here.
Fine. I'll kneel.
Shuping. You can't kneel.
She's actually willing to kneel for someone else for my father's sake. Lin Shuping. So this is your fate today. That's what you get for not helping me pay my debts. Zhou Zhirui, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm fine. Shuping. Shuping, are you alright? Shuping. Your arm.
It's nothing. Are you alright?
I'm fine. Come, get up.
Who called the police? I did. This person committed assault with a weapon. He has been subdued. Just wait to face the consequences of the law.
My son was just anxious. He didn't mean it. No, he didn't.
Son. I'm fine. Shuping. Why are you so foolish? You actually did this for me.
As long as you're okay, I can rest easy.
Engineer Lin is not only exceptionally skilled, but also willing to stand up for justice. Now, I find myself starting to envy Engineer Lin's husband. Miss, I never imagined you would risk your own life to save my father. In the past, I was wrong. I shouldn't have tried to keep you two apart. If you don't mind, from now on, I will be your son. I will treat you with the same devotion as I do my own father.
I have lacked for nothing in this life, except for a good husband and a good son. And now, I have them both.
Engineer Lin, this supreme black card with 20 million yuans is returned to its rightful owner.
This.
Let this be a wedding gift.
Shuping. Will you marry me?
Marry him.
The film was translated
Marry him?
and narrated by M Media.
Marry him.
Marry him.
Marry him.
Marry him.
I do.